Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Opposite Field Outlook. We are so back. It's only been like a month and a half since the World Series ended, and we gave no updates. You know how we do it. We are slackers. Neal, how are you doing?
Doing great. Um, yeah, I'm doing great.
That all you got?
I'm not up to shit, man. I got an essay to write. That's the most interesting thing.
That's kind of real.
That's kind of it.
What room are you
Yep,
in? Like,
that's life.
what are the stacks of chairs behind you?
Of church.
I'm just surrounded by chairs, guys. Like literally walls, ceilings covered by chairs. It's fucking
What room
crazy.
are you
No,
in?
I'm in
It
the
feels
study room.
okay.
It's like the usual
The
whiteboard,
usual.
You're in the back room.
chairs. Yeah, this is the room we called the back rooms
That's
last
a
time.
big
That's
room.
a whole ass conference room. That's not a study room, my man.
It is.
That's a
Well, it's
conference
labeled a
room.
study room on the outside.
It, I don't know what to tell you. There's like 100 chairs in there, and it's a big ass room. It's a conference room. Andrew, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just so worn out with school right now, dude. It's so tough.
Uh,
Like the workload, freshman to sophomore year, it sucks. Like my back actually hurts
Your
from
back
carrying just the weight
hurts?
of
That's
Miami
crazy.
academics. Uh-huh. Um, but
Academic
it's been
powerhouse.
good.
Is Miami even a fucking R1 school?
What's an R1?
So no, because otherwise they
a
would
real
boast
one.
about it.
A real one?
It's
Yeah,
research
we're a
one.
real one.
It's like the highest research activity. There's like a hundred
I don't
some
know.
schools that are
All I know
R1s.
is that we're a public Ivy, so
That's
yeah,
wild.
that's right.
Um,
It's epic.
KU is an
Um,
R1 school, just in case you were curious. Just like in
that's
case.
damn, that's crazy.
I
Real
know.
one.
I
It's
know.
been good though. I've been announcing all the football games. It's been fun. Miami's going to a bowl game, conference championship game in Detroit. I'm gonna be there at Ford Field in 2 weeks.
That's
It'll be
electric.
fun.
It's gonna be at
Yeah.
like 10% capacity, man.
Shut up. It'll be like I want to say like 30. Like I don't know how many people they fit in there, but it'll be okay.
it's, it's fine. I mean, we have
Remember that
the.
A's game we went to, Andrew?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
topic for
that's all you
today
need to know.
that we can bring up because
Like
that got announced
they
today.
had like 2,000 fans. It was so
And we still
bad.
couldn't even sit in the good seats.
I know they had ushers. They were like angels level of ushers. It was so
Bro,
bad.
the Angels ushers are not that bad. Like,
They're
I
assholes,
like the
dude.
Angels ushers.
they're
They're
chill,
straight assholes.
man. Maybe you're
They wear
just a
cool
dick.
hats. They're all
Like,
nice.
the people who
Yeah,
go to
maybe
the
you're just an
stadium
asshole.
regularly are chill with the ushers. The ushers are chill at Angel Stadium. They got their funny little hats on.
My
They're
friend
just a
is an
bunch of jack
usher, and she
dads.
almost kicked me out.
Huh?
Yeah.
Your friend
Yeah.
was an usher and almost kicked you out?
Uh-huh.
That's your
Yeah.
problem,
So
man. You can't
no,
blame
like
that
she
on the
did it as a
Angels
joke, and I'm like,
organization.
"Fuck you." So I left.
Fuck you. Or said F you to an usher.
So real for that. Uh, Big 12 baseball tournament
He's an
is in
R1.
Globe Life Field, and it's like there's like
That's
five
fire.
people there. It's like empty. Anyway, let's talk ball. The Texas Rangers won the World Series. That's kind of we left off before that.
No way,
So
really?
breaking news to those of you who get your podcast or your information exclusively from our podcast. I kind of switched the word order there. I was gonna say for those of you who use the podcast as your only source of information, and then I didn't say that. That was embarrassing. Um, yeah, the Rangers won the World Series. The Diamondbacks were pathetic. They won a single game.
Finally.
Thank God.
About time.
What do you mean? Thank God, bro. The Dodgers were even worse.
The D-backs. I'm gonna say this right now. The D-backs have to be the most flukiest team in postseason history. Like, dude, they have a few good players on offense, but pitching wise, they got like one good pitcher in Zach Gallen. He struggled.
He
Um,
did. That was
who
tough for
who was
them.
the other guy? Who was the guy with the
Mm-hmm.
glasses?
Merrill Kelly.
Merrill. Sorry, no. Zach Gallen is the
Zach
guy with the
Gallen has the
glasses.
glasses. Merrill
Merrill
Kelly's the other
Kelly,
guy.
dude. This guy struggled in the regular season. He turns into Randy Johnson in the playoffs. And then you got Brandon Fart, dude. However the hell you say his name. Baff. Doesn't matter. This guy had like a 6 ERA before. He had like 3 starts. And then he pitches immaculate against the Dodgers and so on. I don't know, man. It's fluky.
Sounds like
And
Freddie Freeman needs to
they're gonna
learn
miss
how
the
to hit
playoffs.
in the postseason.
He had one.
He had
Well,
one hit, and then Mookie Betts had none.
Yeah, he had
They
one.
combined, they went for like
Second
they
in
went 1 for
MVP votes,
26
by the
or
way.
so. That's crazy. Well, doesn't matter because your NL MVP was unanimous, so that's kind of irrelevant.
Oh,
Did I bug out?
hmm
Yeah.
Ah, NL MVP was unanimous, so it doesn't matter. He got the second most votes by a technicality. No one voted for him.
30
You got the
people
most
voted.
second place votes.
He got the I
Mm.
got the most second place votes. Yeah, that's what you want to say when you're talking about MVP
You
voting.
put that on your resume.
I got the most second place votes.
Doesn't matter. Ronald Acuna owns Freddie Freeman.
Kuna Matata.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I was just kind of waiting for that to happen, to be honest. But I was scared that the D-backs were gonna have 3 more good games and they were gonna win it all. I was scared that might happen.
I was hoping they would. I don't know. The
I was
Rangers
praying on their
are from my
downfall.
division, so I was praying for the Rangers' downfall. And there's this guy that I see all the time because he's in my band, and he's a Rangers fan. He's from Dallas, and he's insufferable. So I didn't want to hear it.
He was. How hard did he celebrate?
He was having a good time. He's a Cowboys fan and a Dallas Stars fan. He's like all in on the Dallas sports, and they're all horrendous. The Rangers have been bad forever. The Cowboys are a joke. Yeah. So he's just happy he has this one. It's fine. We have Ron Washington. We're winning it next year.
He's like 80 years old. Bro lived during the prehistoric times, dude. Did not matter.
Yeah, so the Rangers won. That's fun. Good for them. First franchise World Series for them. And that just leaves a couple of teams left with no World Series ring. The Mariners notably remain on that list.
Yep.
Wait, can we hold that thought for 1 second? I just want to say, since like 2021, 22, I've been helping up the Rangers so much, and I deserve full credit
Yeah,
for their
because you
successes.
went there one time.
I'm just saying.
Rangers are
like,
my team now.
His parents
Well,
didn't pick that as a vacation spot. He wouldn't have
I'm
said
just-
shit.
I had to look like at Texas, and I'm like,
If they
I had to
picked
get
to go to
about that.
Colorado, you would have been the biggest Rockies fan. You'd be looking like a clown.
no way, dude. There's no the Rockies. All right, at least the Rangers made the playoffs. I don't even know the last time the Rockies made the playoffs. What, like
That
19?
That was a while ago.
No, I know, like 2009 or something.
Yeah,
shit.
something like
I
that.
We were alive at least.
The Rockies kind of have an elite aesthetic. Like if their owner wasn't so terrible, I'd be all aboard the Rockies bandwagon. If their
The
owner
only
wasn't
thing they
a
have
joke.
is their stadium.
Their stadium is really nice, and I really like their colors.
Stadium's dope.
Purple is a good sports color that no teams
I like
use.
the Vikings purple.
Vikings.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
don't-
purple.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Vikings purple. I'm a big fan of teal as well in sports, so I'm a little angry about the Diamondbacks and the Marlins kind of not doing that anymore. But purple is a good color, and the Rockies get my vote for that. And they're in Denver, and Denver is a neat little city.
An okay place.
Yeah, there's some mountains right there. I would love to live in Denver so I could go skiing every single weekend in January, February, March, and April. I'm going to try to go skiing like 4 times. I'm going to try to drive over to Denver from Lawrence like 4 or 5 times this year to go skiing. It's going to be miserable. Anyway, yeah. Who's left on the list? Brewers are on there. Mariners are on there. Padres are on
Padres.
there. Rockies are on there.
I'll pull that up right
Rays.
now.
The Rays. I always
Yeah, that's
forget
it.
the Rays haven't won a World Series because they're just good. One year it'll be their
It's
year.
crazy, man.
The year they re-signed
Not
Brett
this year.
Phillips, they
It
go to the
might
World
not be.
Series.
The
They
curse of Brett
drafted a
Phillips.
pedophile, so probably
Huh?
not. Yeah, Juan Franco
Oh.
back to the minors.
I thought you said something about Brett Phillips being a pedophile, and I was like,
No.
that's news to me.
I don't care about Brett Phillips. That is-
Angels,
that's just so
Angels legend Brett Phillips.
There's a
wild. Didn't he get
pedophile.
cut?
Huh? Yeah, he got cut, and then we signed him again.
God, that's funny.
In the same season. Yeah.
They're like,
you'd love
wait,
to
no,
see
come
it.
back. See, we messed up.
I still
Well-
think it's so wild. That's like your franchise superstar, and then he gets like pretty much deported from the MLB.
Who, Brett?
No, Wander Franco.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not giving credit to Brett Phillips.
He's kind
Bro
of
was
he's
not
kind of a
good.
fun guy though.
Mm-mm.
He's
He's
kind
fun.
of fun. He sucks at
He
baseball.
pitches
Well,
really
actually,
funny.
he doesn't suck at baseball. He sucks at
trash.
hitting baseballs. He's good at running the bases, and he's good at fielding in the outfield. He's just not
That's
good
the
at
important
hitting.
part he can't do.
Yeah, it's just the only part that
Everything
matters.
else.
The only
can't
part
pitch.
that really matters. Cool. I think we can move on from that.
Yep.
Yep. Also, no one watched the World Series. That was funny.
I did
Yeah.
not watch the World Series.
I didn't either.
Y'all are fucking lame, bro.
I
I was
have.
busy.
I kind of just didn't have time. So
No, fair enough. I wanted to make sure that the Rangers won, so I watched it.
yeah,
You're the good luck charm.
I don't
Just
Yeah,
know.
if I
sucks that
watched
you
it
couldn't
win.
have impacted the Dodgers at all.
This
Yeah,
postseason
apparently if
was
I go in
less
person, they
compelling
lose.
for whatever reason.
It was for me because these were like more mid teams, especially in '84 and blah blah blah. So when my team gets out and then an '84 team is carrying the NL, I get very, I lose interest very fast.
Yeah, I don't mind
fine.
Personally.
I don't really mind the bad teams being in it. It's just a weird format. It feels strange. I don't know. I mean, the rest days, obviously, we're not really going to get into that because that's a debate for another day. And it's kind of a stupid debate that no one really knows the answer to. It's kind of just an endless loop, the whole rest days debate. Because the team that gets the rest days always loses, except the Astros.
Except the Astros.
Except the
The
Astros.
only exception.
They win still because they're the Astros. Yeah, it feels really wacky. It feels like every single win was an upset win, which is not really how the playoffs are supposed to work.
Yeah.
And at that point, you kind of got to evaluate and go, why was every single series an upset win except both of the Twins series?
And even then, the Twins, I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels like they could have easily been the upset team, you know?
Yep. Just a really, it felt non-competitive the whole postseason. I watched a lot of postseason games.
Yeah.
It felt non-competitive, and then the World Series came, and I'm like, well, this is kind of just more of the same.
I mean, that Rangers Astros series was pretty competitive.
Yeah.
They had a few games that were blowouts, but for the most part, it was competitive.
Yeah, true. I don't know. It was weird vibes. I wonder.
Yeah.
I kind of miss pitchers hitting, not for the pitchers hitting. I don't really miss the pitchers hitting. I miss the managers having to say, shit, the pitcher's due up. What do we do?
Yeah.
And then have to, shuffle their deck of cards and then pull some wacky stuff up. Like, have someone play third base for an inning that they've never played third base before in the playoffs just because that's what they got to do to make their pitcher stay in or whatever. It feels...
Put him at catcher.
Yeah, and the no step-offs rule and the pitch clock. It feels like there's a lot less, I don't know, game within the game, less counter ability. Like, if someone's going to steal a base, there's kind of fuck all you can do about it. Like, Ronald Acuna is just going to be on second base. And there's not really anything you can do about it, which is a bummer.
What I was saying.
Yeah.
The only series that I thought wasn't an upset was the Phillies over the Braves. Even though the Braves had the better record, I felt like the Phillies had the better team, you know?
That's a stretch for sure.
I mean,
I don't agree.
Well,
the Phillies did not have the better team.
They had more of a sparky team, but not the better team.
I mean, they beat them back-to-back years in the playoffs.
I mean,
pretty much the same
didn't the
teams.
Braves set so many offensive records? Literally
but the
a
Braves are
500
regular
slug.
season team, man. Spencer Strider got rocked. Okay.
But that's how you judge the...
Spencer Strider is so bad
judge an
against
upset.
the Phillies in October.
Yeah, he's garbage.
He is so bad.
Terrible.
He also did not win the Cy Young. But we'll get into that too. I don't know. It was a weird postseason.
It was.
So
I don't know why.
Hopefully
Everyone was
next year it's better.
They
Everyone
are
expected higher, and it didn't happen.
MLB executives right now are looking into shortening the pitch clock
I
with
saw
runners
that.
on base from 20 seconds to 18 seconds.
It's
And
not what we need.
after watching last season, I was like, oh, maybe add another 5 seconds. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
They
I don't
doubled
know
down.
about that. Yeah, they're doubling down,
Let's
and
cut that
now
to
they're going to
15
have the
now.
least watched World Series in history again for the second year in a row. Like,
Yeah.
It's,
Can't wait for that A's Rockies World Series, baby.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It'll go so hard.
yeah. I mean, MLB's regular season attendance was up, and that's kind of what gets them their money. So maybe they just secured the bag, and that's fine with them.
They're like, oh, there's no problem.
Yeah, I mean, MLB makes a significant portion of their money from in-season attendance, unlike other sports leagues, because they have so many games, and, like, there were people at the games, so I guess they won. I don't know. But something else to make the MLB season exciting next year is the free agents. Shohei Ohtani will be playing in Los Angeles for the
Yes, sir.
Dodgers
I see what
next
you did
year.
there.
No, for the Dodgers next year. It's
Oh,
yeah.
you should have just left
Thought
it
you
at
were
Los
funny.
Angeles.
No, the Angels are not in Los Angeles. This is not a debate.
But
Well, I mean,
everyone
it's
thinks so.
LAA, so
Well,
there's
it's
so many
Anaheim
clueless people
Angels.
out here. They're like, so the Los Angeles Angels, huh? You must be a fan. And I'm like, first of all,
Does that mean
get
I'm
out.
in Los
You
Angeles
don't
right
know
now?
ball.
Yeah. That's
I'm currently in Los Angeles.
How's Los Angeles, Neil?
Oh,
Orange
dude,
County,
it's
Los
way
Angeles,
nicer than
United
Dodgers Los
States.
Angeles.
I mean, we kind of do live in LA for people outside of LA. Like, for people in Kansas City
We
or
live
people
in-
in Cincinnati, they don't know where Orange County is. They just know where LA is, and it's
I
kind
live
of the
in
same
LA
vibe.
the same way like people in Oakland live in San Francisco.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Neighboring
different
place, but
because
somehow I'm there.
because it's people don't refer to San Francisco as or people don't refer to the Bay Area as San Francisco. They refer to it as the Bay Area. You know, it's
Well,
like
we're
a
not
little
really an area.
yeah. It's
Unless
kind of
you
just
refer to it
the
as the
LA.
LA
It's
area.
the LA
The LA
Metro.
area.
It's the Los Angeles Metro. That's what Orange County is. I tell people I'm from Los
don't
Angeles
associate.
if I'm like meeting them and we're having that awkward college. What's your major? Where are you from? Conversation.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what's your major? Atmospheric science. Where are you from? Los Angeles. And then they say, cool, and then move on. But then if I talk to them again, that's an issue because I'm not actually from Los Angeles. And then they ask me all these questions
liar.
about what it's like to live in Los Angeles. And I'm like, man, I
I have no
Do
clue.
they always ask you what brings you out here?
every single time, man.
Yeah,
Every single
same.
time.
I agree.
Why'd you leave?
Yeah.
Oh, so why'd you come to KU? Because I don't want to live in California anymore,
I got
bro.
forced.
I don't. San Diego State didn't accept me, and I got $64,000 to come to KU. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna go to San Diego State if they don't want
Sounds
me.
worth it.
I can get hella academic scholarship.
I think you mean the LA area, not San Diego State. It's all LA area.
Yeah. I mean, there is a line that separates us from San Diego, and it's Camp Pendleton, because there's fuck all in Camp Pendleton. It's empty for a little while. Anyway, Shohei Ohtani is going to the Dodgers. Probably,
yet.
right?
On 1 billion.
I saw a report that San Fran is one of the
I saw that too.
favorites.
Yeah, they're a
I could
favorite
see
for
it.
sure.
I'm
They're
scared
always
of them.
favorites, though.
I get it. I don't think Shohei goes there though because the Giants missed the playoffs.
They were legit about to sign Correa and Judge last year. They got
I wish
literally
they
the
did,
wallets are.
dude.
It's a blank check for Shohei. I'm not even joking.
Arson Judge.
Judge and
Arson
Correa
Judge.
would be fun.
And an injured Correa.
We get to have another John Heyman offseason. This is going to be all time.
God.
Yeah. It appears
Interesting more. John
Moshe
Heyman
is
or
heading to
Bob
the Giants.
Nightingale?
Bob Nightingale strikes again. To be fair though, Bob Nightingale literally lived in the stadium during the lockdown, so I will forever give him credit for that. Like, he just hung out there. He gave us accurate news during the lockdown. He was the guy for like 3 months, and then he went back to being ass at reporting.
Unless he lives there, you have no clue.
What was the news that they just sent out, like, the other day? I think it was Bob Nightingale just sent out some, like, Angels news, and it was just not true at all. Do you remember?
I don't.
Shohei signs $1 billion contract.
That sounds right on the money.
The Angels.
Yeah, I can't find it. I must not have sent it to the group chat. Yeah. So that's going to be interesting. I don't think Shohei Ohtani goes anywhere but Anaheim or Los Angeles. I mean, if he stays in
Los Angeles or Los Angeles?
No. If he comes back to Anaheim, that would be cool. I guess. I don't really know. I don't think he will, though. But it's definitely a possibility. I mean, he lives here.
It's like a lose-lose for the Angels.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
If Shohei comes back, it's just another couple years of losing. So,
yeah.
But
if he leaves, then you lose.
I mean, if he leaves, we lose. If he stays, we lose. So I kind of want him to stay so that I can watch him hit and pitch in the same game again. You know, like that was all time being in the stadium and watching this guy do the thing. I'm happy for his time as an Angel, even though it's wasted potential or whatever. I got to watch this guy play in Anaheim like 8 times in one season, which is ridiculous. Yeah.
I'm to LA, baby.
You think he's gonna take a short deal or a long deal?
I think it'll be. I saw a report that it would be like a short, and the Dodgers are more willing to do like short-term deals because that's just what they do. They want to like maximize like the winning, and they don't want to have like an Albert Pujols situation. So like I think it'll be short. I don't know though because Ohtani wants the bag, so we'll see. I think both sides.
We don't really know what he wants though. Like
yeah.
That guy is a fucking mystery. He had surgery. He talked to the press, said, "I'm having surgery on my elbow," and he hasn't talked to the media since then. He, like, went off. He just stopped talking to people after, like, a month left in the season. And he was supposed to today, and then he canceled after his MVP thing. So no one really knows what he wants. If he wants the bag or if he wants to be competitive. And if he wants to be competitive, I mean, that Dodgers contract, 2-year, $100 million deal.
2 years.
I think that looks good if you're Shohei Ohtani. You know, you go to LA, you play for 2 years because they've been the best team in baseball for a while. And if they're ass in the playoffs, like they have been, with Shohei Ohtani on the roster, then you can kind of say, okay, guys, I've seen this before. This is the same pattern that's happening. I'll see you later. And then he can go to, like, some random team that's competitive the next year or whatever. You know?
Pirates.
He can collect a lot more money if he does short deals and stays healthy. Like, you know? I think he can get a ridiculous annual average value if he plays for 2 years only. People are saying 600. But, like, he doesn't need to make 600 in one contract if he's making fucking $50 million a year playing for a bunch of different teams, you know?
Yeah. I was going to say, he's going to be the Ryan Fitzpatrick of the MLB, play for, like, 18 teams.
Yep, exactly. Collect a bag from each of them. Angels kind of didn't really pay him anything because
he was on a rookie deal.
He was on the rookie deal. Arbitration awarded him $30 million, which is a sham. Like, he got scammed. Oh, well. So, yeah, he's a mystery. I don't really know where he's going to go. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is a little bit of a different story. He is supposed to get posted any day now, right? Has he been posted yet? Do you know?
No.
I haven't heard yet. I don't think so.
I heard a report yesterday that he was supposed to be posted today. Like, it's a day by day thing. So he's gonna go somewhere, and I think
By the weekend, probably.
yeah, if Shohei Ohtani doesn't go to the Dodgers, this guy might go to the Dodgers. They're looking for some pitching
Or
help, I
both.
think, because Lance
I want
Lynn
him so
didn't really
bad.
do it for him. I can see him going to the Red Sox
I could see that.
because they just did the thing with the other guy, and yeah, I think it would be a decent fit. Red Sox could use a little rotation bolstering, and then they wouldn't. Well, they're not bad, but they would just be better. And Cy Young winner Blake Snell is also on this list. Big pitching free agent class.
Mm-hmm.
I see him staying in San Diego.
I don't
Really?
know.
I do.
I could see him leaving, to be honest.
They got to cut payroll though.
They do
They
got to
do.
cut payroll.
Because their owner kicked the bucket.
It's just a question of how much.
Yeah.
Who's willing to take pay
yeah.
cuts where, or if anyone is willing to take a pay cut. I mean, MLB.com has potential fits as Cardinals, Dodgers, Padres. But
Cardinals
I
make
feel
sense.
I
They need
don't
pitching.
know, man. I don't think he can go to the Cardinals.
They
I don't
do.
think
It's
he
hard to
would
see
go
how-
to the Cardinals. I think he's probably out on the Cardinals, seeing what happened last year when they were
They're
fucking
ass.
abysmal. They were so bad last year. And I don't think he'll go to the Dodgers because it just
Watch him
doesn't
go to the
feel like
Reds.
it's kind of
The Reds need pitching.
honestly.
Crazy.
Hey, man.
I don't hate
Don't
that.
sleep on these Cincinnati teams.
That's like when Siri went to the
Joey
Rangers.
Votto is gone.
Yep. That's who they're going to replace, dude. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
they
The
could.
Reds, they have all the power. They have, like, hitting. They're just missing pitching. You get a Blake Snell, you're in a good position. The only thing is, though, their owner, he doesn't want to spend. He's,
Yeah.
like, historically, he doesn't spend, so
They just need 84 wins, and then they can pull this thing off.
I don't know, dude. Yeah.
I mean, I'm curious if he would go to like a Rangers or an Orioles type team where they're like good, but they're like
Oh, Orioles. Yeah,
Orioles.
maybe.
I think would be up there because they've struggled in
They
starting
would
pitching
never
the
pay
last
him.
couple of seasons, but I don't think they'd
I'm
pay
calling
him.
it now. They're going to sign John Gray, and that's going to be their ace for the
John Gray.
Orioles. That's
Yeah.
what they do. They sign stupid contracts and like, this is it. This is our ace. It's like literally no one.
How old is Blake Snell?
He's like mid-30s, I think.
50.
30, 32.
I could see him
33.
signing a short-ish deal with the Rangers to just fill in for DeGrom for like this year and next while DeGrom recovers.
Sleeps.
They're going to pull a KD. That's actually terrible.
Yeah.
The Cy Young winner goes to the reigning World Series champion. I mean, I'm fine with it. I don't hit the Rangers.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Go off, I guess.
My AL team.
Hey, everyone has a different league team. Yours is the Fish. I don't know what yours is, Neal.
The Marlins. I need to change my team.
I didn't have
bro.
one, but
The
No.
Marlins made
Yeah,
me
you do.
so sad.
Are you a Rangers fan too, Neal?
I don't know.
No,
I
Neil,
got- I
you
gotta
have
think
two
about
teams,
that.
and it's the Dodgers and the Phillies.
Oh, yeah, the Phillies.
Yeah, but what
they're the
about
same
when
league.
the NL doesn't
That's
work
such
out?
a weird combination.
Yeah. I mean, my two teams
Mm.
are the Angels and the Royals. If they have to be different leagues, then I have to pick a different team. But, like,
Yeah,
So I like
You know-
Marlins is
epic. My Rangers are my AL team. There's no other team I
that's
could root for.
fucked up, man. That's
That-
actually,
you joined
that
the
is so
bandwagon too
cringe.
late.
That
I
is so
respect it, though.
cringe. No way you respect that, bro. They won the World Series, and Neil goes, "Oh, I'm a Rangers fan now." That's crazy.
I
I'm
mean, you picked the right team. I
actually
don't blame 'em.
impressed.
I literally picked them to be the World Series favorites when no one else did. I was the one
True.
rooting for them when y'all doubted them.
Bro.
Why did you just fucking
You sound
pog
like
out?
me, dude.
Did I go robotic?
You
No,
sound like me.
Andrew, like, heard you talking about the Rangers and hyping them up, and you went.
I
No.
was just saying I picked
Legitimately
them to go
sound
to the
like
World
me.
Series before any of y'all. Okay, I have
That's
this
crazy.
secret info.
No, I've been hyping them up all time, dude.
We literally
You
did a
guys
playoff
are
bracket, and I was the
so
only one who had them going to the
dumb.
World Series.
Okay, but like before, I was like, look out.
Okay,
for
I don't
this
care
team.
about before. That's
Alright,
not at all what I was
whatever.
talking about.
I'm just saying.
Get with the program, buddy.
I've been on this train for 2 years. I said big things are on the horizons.
I think Blake Snell is an Angels type signing. I don't think he'll go to the Angels. This is not what I'm
see
saying.
it.
But like,
No, don't. We also what happened to Giolito. You
yeah,
go there, you die.
Giolito was already mid with the White Sox before. Like the season, he was having a middle tier season. He was having a middle tier season, and he came to the Angels, and it just got a little bit worse.
Bro, I had like a 6 ERA with y'all.
Yeah, in like 2 starts and like 9 innings. Like it was, the sample size was very small. Where did he go?
How many games?
The Reds? The Guardians?
He
went to the Guardians. I think it was one of the Ohio teams.
How many games did he last? He lasted like 2 or 3, right?
It was like 3 in an Angels uniform.
Yeah,
I had him on my fantasy team, dude.
I know you
Bro,
did.
Sucked.
3 points, yeah.
Crazy.
It didn't matter in the end, but still, it making me stressed a little bit.
His final line on the season was 1.7 baseball reference WAR, 8 wins, 15 losses. That's a bummer. 4.8 ERA in 33 starts in 184 and 1/3 innings. With the Angels, he had 6 starts for 32 and 2/3 innings. And his ERA with us was bad, but where is it? 6.89.
I'm saying he got really bad.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Then he went to the Guardians.
The Angels effect.
Then he went
infinite.
Then he went to the Guardians. He had 6 starts. He had 30 and 2/3 innings, and he had a 7.04 ERA. So he was actually worse with the Guardians.
You cursed him. His career's over now because of you.
You cursed him, dude.
No.
You poisoned him.
Giolito.
What did you do with the real Giolito?
Bro, he's had so many bad seasons. He had the most earned runs in baseball in 2018, bro. Like, let's not chalk this up to the Angels.
But then he became good, like a year or 2 after.
He became good, and then he became bad again, and then he became good again, and then he went to the Angels. Anyway,
yeah, you cursed him.
Cody Bellinger is next on this free agent list. What do we think?
That's cool.
What is Cody Bellinger cooking up right now?
I think
hope he goes back to the Cubs. That's not what's
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If the Yankees don't get Juan Soto, I could see Yankees targeting Bellinger, corner outfield.
I don't know if you'd want to do that, though. I don't know. He just doesn't seem like a Yankees kind of player.
Yankees, though.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Maybe he is a Yankees kind of player. Now I'm thinking about it, it fits their vibe a little bit.
Who?
Cody
Bellinger.
I don't know. I have this bad feeling that he's gonna go there and then turn into, what was it, like 2021 Bellinger, where dude was literally god awful. I have a feeling that's
probably
gonna happen.
would. The Yankees development staff is so bad.
I just have a feeling he's gonna suck over there.
I'm so lost with baseball right now. Who's the he played for the Rangers, now he's like on the Twins. I forgot his name.
Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo?
Yeah, he's gonna turn into Joe Gallo.
They're gonna boo him. He's not gonna be able to show his face on the sidewalk.
I hate thinking about that interview that he had. He's like, I don't really go outside anymore. I'm like, man, we can't be doing this to my guy, man.
Best fan base in baseball.
Cody to the Giants. What do we think?
I would hate that.
I would hate it, but they need it. God, I hope it don't happen.
Doesn't look unlikely necessarily.
It's not. I think the guy who drafted him too, Farhan Zaidi, he's the GM right now for the Giants. So it could happen.
Let's hope he goes to the Rangers in a surprising turn of events.
He's not going to the Rangers, man.
The Rangers need everyone, apparently. Holy shit.
He's not going to the Rangers. Yeah, because the Rangers, we think about the Rangers as the World Series team, but they were mid as fuck last year.
Yeah.
They were pretty mid,
They had
especially at
everything
the end
clicking.
of regular.
And Scherzer, they had Scherzer on the team. He didn't even look that good.
No,
he did not.
And he got injured.
But I knew they had it in him.
He's got that dog in him.
My only lack of judgment was forgetting how bad the Dodgers are in October.
Yep.
Yeah, Bellinger probably goes back to the Cubs for me. That's what I would put my money on.
I hope. I pray.
That would be pretty cool.
They can do with that.
I think Aaron Nola goes back to the Phillies. He seems like their guy.
I could see that.
Like, the Phillies need a starting pitcher with
He's
Aaron
gonna
Nola
stay.
departing, and Aaron Nola needs a team, and he already lives in Philly, so, like, just stay there. It kind of depends on how much they're willing to pay him, but it should be fine for him. Wow, Josh Hader is a free agent. Did not know that.
Who needs a closer, guys? That's who signed
Honestly.
him.
The paragraph on MLB.com opens, there are other proven closers on the market this winter, including David Robertson and Craig Kimbrell.
Bro, proven? That's a terrible... Whoever
It was
wrote that
literally
should be
part of the
fired.
reason the Phillies didn't win shit this year.
I mean, Robertson in the past has been good. Craig Kimbrell, like in the past 3 or 4 years, has been dog shit.
Dude, I told you at the beginning of the
So
year
bad.
that was a negative value to them when they signed him. And in the playoffs, it literally proved to be right.
Yep.
Literally
I mean,
proved it.
But to be fair, in the regular season, he looked really good.
True. Also,
He was shaky,
valid.
but he did, on average, look good.
Yeah.
MLB.com has potential fits Angels, Phillies, Rangers, and I think he's going to none of those teams.
Yeah, I
Only
could see him leaving.
Only team is maybe the Phillies that I think he would go to out of those three.
That would be a good move.
The Angels are going to stick with their guy, Andrew's legendary fantasy closer who got shit on at the end of the season, Carlos.
I think I dropped him.
Yeah, you probably did, and it was probably for the best because my guy was not good at the end of the season.
That was an all-time.
You know where
waiver
Josh
wire
Hader's
pickup.
going?
Where's Josh Hader going?
Josh Hader's going to the Red Sox. Calling it now.
I don't hate that. That's a
Okay.
a
Dark horse
logical
team.
deal.
They
I
signed
think.
That
Kenley.
is dark horse.
You know.
Yeah, they're definitely a team that's willing to pay for a closer. So
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
I
Kenley
like.
was kind of okay. They're gonna move him to the bullpen. Hader's gonna close. Watch it.
that would definitely be an electric. That would definitely be an electric environment for Josh Hader in Boston. I would enjoy that. I would enjoy watching
Dark horse.
him come in to close
Dark
games
horse
in
pick.
Boston.
I could see Cardinals too. You know, Housley's been shaky in the past.
True.
And I don't know.
Do we
That'd be
know the
interesting.
Cardinals'
That'd be
philosophy on this year? Like, what are they
I
trying to do
don't
this year?
know.
They said they're gonna spend as much as they did last year and years before. So I don't know how much room they have for money, but it sounds like they're still willing to spend.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Sonny Gray is a free agent. I don't really see him going back to the Twins. I'm not gonna lie. I
I don't either.
Nah.
He-
He's going.
I think he's gonna get a short-term deal, but like hella money.
That sounds.
That sounds like
what I would expect.
Angels signing to me.
We already have
Maybe.
Tyler Anderson.
Then he
though.
becomes bad.
Wait,
We
how
already
much
have our
longer is
ace.
Anderson on?
It was a 3-year deal,
Your
so
ace.
Is this year 2?
we're going into year 2.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
He had like
That's
one
so
good
bad.
year, and y'all were like, "This is it. This is our guy."
Well, yeah, because he
That's
owned
terrible.
us. He came to Anaheim and he threw a fucking no hitter in like
Only because the Dodgers
8
helped
and
him.
2/3 innings. He no hit and then
I'll be back. I gotta
Okay.
do my
We
laundry.
could teach a toddler how to pitch a no hitter. I swear. It's not them. It's us. We just give them the info, and they do it.
yeah.
They're just the vessels that do it. Honestly, I think Sonny Gray is going to the Rangers. If they don't get Montgomery, then I think he's going to the Rangers. It's going to
Interesting.
be the replacement.
That's a take for sure.
They're like old pitchers that are probably frail,
Yeah.
but get the job done.
That makes sense. I think Jordan Montgomery's next on the list. I think the Rangers probably want him back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And he won the World Series with them. So, like, I don't know why he'd go anywhere
Side question.
else. Yes.
Do you think the D-backs will spend money after this year? Like what happened? Like, does make it to the World Series make them whip out the checkbook?
No.
No.
I mean, the org probably views it the same way that we do. Like it was a little bit of a fluky run, which it was a little bit of a fluky run. That's kind of just how baseball works, even during the regular season. But like, the Mariners' new philosophy of win 54% of the games, right?
Yep.
I mean, the Diamondbacks staff is probably trying to do something similar right now. And most teams can do that with guys they bring up from their farm system. And so it wouldn't make a lot of sense for the Diamondbacks and their philosophy for the last couple of years to start spending unless they want to bring in a veteran bat like Longo, like they did for Longo. That wouldn't make sense. And then he's not really there to contribute a whole lot offensively or defensively. He's just kind of there to be there. That would be the only kind of thing I could see.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. They're not big spenders.
Nope. And it doesn't look like they will be for the foreseeable future, at least.
Just trade. Live by the trade. I mean, they got a lot of prospects, too. So it's not like there's no hope.
Yeah.
They definitely got stuff coming.
That's true. And there's no reason for them to deviate from that because it's worked really well for them so far. Their prospects have looked good. So keep trusting that and see what happens. Next on the list, JD Martinez.
Ooh.
He's an Angels kind of signing. We need a DH. Shohei Ohtani's gone. JD Martinez is kind of old. He's kind of good right now. There's no guarantee he's going to be good next year. So, yeah. That's kind of my take.
I could see the Giants picking him up.
Yeah, I think that would be my second team I would put on there for them. Matt Chapman is 31 years old.
Ooh.
He is pretty good. And I think he'll stay a Blue Jay. I think they want to keep their low infield core they got.
I can see it happening. Especially after how he ended the year. Not a lot of teams will take shots on him probably.
Yep.
Yeah, that might be smart for him. I mean, maybe he'll do a short prove-it deal.
Somewhere else.
Because he thinks he can bet on himself. Get a little extra when he, does better. If he does better. I can see that happening.
Who do you think would be willing to offer him a prove-it deal?
The Rays would be weird.
Rays would be weird. Yeah. I could see the Marlins maybe. They're they have a weird infield core and they're not willing to pay too much, but you're not looking for too much in a prove-it deal. You're kind of just looking for somewhere to go play for a year. And the Marlins might look at that as free Matt Chapman value. Well, not free. Dirt cheap Matt Chapman value for a year or two.
I think the Cubs did a lot of that last year.
Yep.
So they're kind of trying to figure it out. Team, I think they might do that. Just kind of see they can capitalize on a quick opportunity. Get some JD power. I mean, he hit a lot of home runs.
He did hit a lot of home runs.
Definitely power bat.
Yep. Next on my list, Jorge Soler.
Oh. He's a power hitter.
Yep.
I don't know, man.
This guy's a mystery to me. I don't even have a prediction.
Who are we talking about? Jorge Soler?
Jorge Soler.
George Soler.
Let me see. I'm going to go Twins.
Makes sense, actually.
He goes back to the Royals, that's my guess.
Back to the Royals. The Royals.
Twins or Guardians, but Guardians don't spend. It's going to be one of those two.
Yeah. I can see the Twins. I mean, they picked up Joey Gallo, so
El Gallo, yeah.
Yeah.
Pico de Gallo.
Eduardo Rodriguez. He just opted out of his contract with the Tigers.
Yes.
The Dodgers.
I hate this man.
No, kidding.
Yeah,
That
Dodgers.
guy sucks.
Astros.
Maybe. I could see that. I could
Yeah.
also see maybe the Giants or the Padres.
Not the Giants, and I don't think the Padres are going to be doing any free agency
I don't-
shenanigans.
I could just see him going on the West Coast because he said he doesn't care about the West Coast thing anymore.
I don't know why, but every time I think about it, I said Astros, but it actually makes sense.
It does make
Astros
sense.
does make sense.
Mariners?
I could see that too.
What's their
That's such a mystery prediction, though.
Did the Astros have any players that are out this year on Tommy John, like from last year?
Luis Garcia?
So, yeah, Luis Garcia.
Like, is he out this year as well?
He definitely missed some of last season, so I would presume he's going to miss all of 2024.
Yeah, I mean, he could be that Luis Garcia hole filler because, they were definitely short on pitching last year. It's kind of held them back.
He got Tommy John in May, so he could be back late 24.
No way.
Interesting.
Yeah, he could be back. What are you saying holy about?
I got
You can't believe it.
So, talking NFL right now. Joe Burrow's hurt. It says Joe Burrow's right thumb is an amputation candidate. There's no way that's real. I don't believe that.
That's not real.
I don't believe
Literally
it, but
fake.
I saw that for a second.
Yeah, I don't see it on my feed. No way.
Yeah.
No, he's just wearing a hand brace. That's kind of...
It's like a photo of a saw next to his hand brace.
Okay, that you scammed me in that quarterback trade, but also the quarterback, the only trade I made with you.
Oh, yeah, Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I kind of got scammed, but also... No,
really.
but literally 2 hours after we made that deal, Deshaun Watson's season ended, and that was it. I had no quarterback. Like,
I saved your ass.
I know, like I would have been done.
Yeah.
You would have been way more desperate.
I also traded Hopkins the day after.
Yeah. I mean, you got to do what you got to do, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
I guess him stay.
Yeah, he's going to stay, I think.
Why wouldn't you leave?
He was going to the Korean League. That's what's happening.
What? You're making stuff up?
I could see Rangers.
If the Yankees somehow blow Cody, wait, not that way. If the Yankees somehow don't get Cody Bellinger or Juan Soto, then they're gonna pick up some little dinky bat like that guy, Gurriel Jr.
Himself.
He's pretty good.
He's
the troll.
There's a couple of posting guys, one from the KBO and one from the MPB, but I don't know a lot about posting. Especially not a lot about posting from the KBO, so we're going to gloss over those. And we're going to move to Teoscar Hernandez of the Mariners. I don't think he stays in Seattle. He doesn't.
Going to the Dodgers, apparently.
Hell no. That guy sucks.
But we turn him around.
I don't want to turn him around. He sucks.
This guy is a Brewers signature bat.
I agree. I could say that.
You just said that, bro.
I just mean he's asset hitting. So the Brewers are just going to sign him, and he's going to be there, and he's going to be asset hitting. It's not going to matter because Brandon Woodruff and Corbin Burns are good.
Yeah.
That assumes they have those guys.
Which they will have those guys. Hopefully Brandon Woodruff recovers a little bit.
It's going to be great when Burns is on our roster.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's going somewhere. Brewers could be it.
The Brewers does make sense.
I feel the Brewers.
Hernandez is going anywhere where a team doesn't sign Bellinger. Like it's like, oh well, I guess we'll get the other one. We'll get the lesser version.
I could maybe see the Marlins. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like a minor signing.
Also
Yeah,
on this
maybe.
list is Phillies legend Rhys Hoskins, who
Oh,
will
baby.
not re-sign with the Phillies because his position got taken.
He's going to the Reds, baby. Match made in heaven.
Wait. Hold up. Isn't Harper going back to the outfield?
Nope. You didn't see the news?
Nope, he's
I
staying.
didn't see the news.
He's
Why is he
staying
staying at first?
because they want him to.
That's such a dumb move.
He says, I get bored out there and you pay me millions,
right.
so I'm playing infield whether you like it or not.
So he got fat and lazy, and he bought a shit ton of
He got
Oreos
tired
with
of
that
right field.
contract.
Apparently, his
Yeah.
first base defense was pretty good. Like, the metrics really liked him at first base, and so they kind of just said, okay, you're our first baseman now, and now Kyle Schwarber gets to play the outfield.
Oh
Great.
god, dude.
Oh, even better.
You
That's
can't cover a
fantastic.
blade of grass.
I think any move that puts Kyle Schwarber in the outfield is inexcusable. Like,
That's so
Yeah.
facts.
like
It's like when JD played outfield. That was literally so funny.
So bad. I mean, at least they got Castellanos, and he can kind of cover.
Yep.
He's actually better than I thought.
He's a good.
He's improved.
He was like so bad, and then he clutched
Yeah.
up in the playoffs last season, and then he's just been good. He's just been chilling out there.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a video. They have him like come like closer right or closer left, something like that, and then he just covers it better. He gets a better jump.
Yep.
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhys Hoskins, though.
I think it goes to the Reds. They need a first baseman.
That would be
that's
cool.
not 50 years old. It works.
I'm looking
I
at the
don't think
roster
so.
right now. I'm trying to find who they have on first base.
They're gonna put Steer if they can't get a first baseman. That's what's gonna happen.
Steer
Spencer
clear of
Steer is their first baseman. Yes, Steer clears.
Steer clear of steer. Never fear, steer clear is steer.
Shut up.
They have Christian Encarnacion Strand at first, and he's I
don't think Rhys is going to the Reds. I don't think that's his spot.
Where else does he go?
Well, here's what I'm thinking too. I think Jonathan India is gone. That's what they said. They want him out. So I could see it, Neal. He could be a DH option.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't.
I hope so.
I don't see them spending the money on Rhys Hoskins when they have other guys that can fill that role in their system already.
He's going to the Giants. That's where he's going.
That
Giants.
wouldn't be shocking. I could see that one happening.
Belt said screw you last year, so then they get Hoskins a year later.
I could. Hold up.
Maybe he'll go to the
I don't know,
A's
it's hard to
and then
place
just
him,
get
to be
traded
honest.
for picks like 2 weeks into the
Maybe.
season, you know?
I honestly can't
What
really
about,
place him. It's kind of hard.
So he
Going to
can
the
play DH,
Japan
right?
League.
What?
He can play DH, right?
Well, anyone
Like, he's
can
a
play
DH.
DH.
Well, yeah, but like, is he like a good DH?
I think he's a first baseman. I think he's a position player at first
Okay.
base.
So he's not like immobile.
I don't think so.
He can play DH though.
If he was
It's
a
not
DH,
An
like
extra
a
skill to
primary-
learn.
I know, but like I'm like saying if he's like a better hitter than a fielder, I could see him going to the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays don't have a DH, but
True.
they have Vladdy at first, so
Vladdy is
Don't
an
DH him.
enigma.
He
He just
He's so
became
big,
he just
but so good.
became average. Like
Yeah.
like
I know, right?
in all
Let
stats.
me get
Like,
water.
he went from being
Rose Bowl
bad
like a
defensively to being okay defensively, and now he's just league average hitting. Very confusing. The one, the only, Lucas Giolito.
Mike Trout.
Where is Giolito
Lucas
going?
Giolito.
Giolito is going to retirement, bro. It's over.
He's going to Vegas, baby, before the A's even get there.
He's going to
Because
Detroit.
he's going to the A's AAA team in Nevada.
I'm going to an
Yeah.
A's game this summer. One A's game this summer.
Finally.
Is it at the Coliseum?
Yeah, it'll be at the Coliseum this
shit.
upcoming 24 season, and then that's it. If I'm
Worth
in
it.
Vegas and the A's are playing, I will not go to a game. Like I'm not gonna watch any of their games unless Probably, unless the Angels are playing them and I have the game on TV, because I don't think the A's make any money off of Angels broadcasts, right?
Jack boycotting the A's.
Yeah, I don't want to watch the fucking A's play baseball, bro.
Hater.
I had a great time with my helmet and
It was fun.
the father-son dancing in the outfield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to one game and then that's gonna be it. It's a historic.
Let me know if the father-son is still dancing out there.
Or we could go the route of go to every single baseball stadium that's been active since you've been alive, and like the A's are projected to be at like 9 different stadiums in 2025. They're projected to be in like their minor league park, and then maybe in Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas for a while because their lease expires before they can get a new stadium. So they're going to be homeless for 2 years in 25 and 26. So
no, dude. Here's what you do.
No.
You do what the Coyotes are doing, and you put them at UNLV. You put them in a college stadium. That would be insane. I know
the Dodgers
that
put
would make me
not gonna happen.
So sad.
It would be so bad.
That would break
my heart. Because the Coyotes are in the same boat. Well, no, because they have a stadium being built, but still.
Yeah. Send the Coyotes to Kansas City, bro. Kansas City doesn't have an NHL team. It's a disgrace.
Hockey wouldn't thrive out there. At least I don't think so.
St. Louis.
Okay, but that is not Kansas City.
Well, yeah, why wouldn't hockey thrive in Kansas City?
I'm just saying,
as opposed to everywhere else that it thrives.
Do you have any college teams that play hockey out there? I don't know, man.
Well, okay. I don't know. Dallas doesn't seem like a big hockey place either. But
they win though, so.
Yeah, but Kansas City doesn't have a team that's winning right now because they don't have a team. If the Coyotes moved to Kansas City, they would be Stanley Cup champions the first 5 years that they were here. Mark my words. Whit Merrifield is a free agent.
Whit Merrifield.
Definition of mid. Cardinals.
Honestly.
Who's in the NL Central? Pirates. Reds. Pirates.
No, do not send him to the Pirates.
That move has Pirates, all over
Pirates,
it.
Reds, and
Cardinals.
Yeah,
Cardinals. You can't go to any of those teams. All those teams suck.
Maybe he'll just replace Cody Bellinger at the Cubs. Like,
he's going to the Rockies, okay?
No, he's not, bro. They already have Chris Bryant.
So?
He's going to be the Gurriel replacement. He's going to the D-backs.
That would be crazy. Marcus Stroman.
This is a one.
He's going to go to White Sox because he left Chicago, but they don't want him.
He goes to the other side of Chicago.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who's the pitching hungry team?
Who wants pitching but isn't going to get any of the top pitchers?
I feel like the Giants are always in that race, you know?
Yeah, true. But we've also said Giants for like half of the teams.
But, like, it all makes sense. I'm going to be...
He's going to the Marlins. I don't know.
They don't have Sandy.
I could see Marcus Stroman as like one of those weird Dodgers upside picks, like Tyler Anderson, you know, where there's a guy who's like kind of good sometimes, but he's like mostly bad. And Dodgers get him, fix him.
I don't want this guy's personality to be honest. That's weird.
Yeah, he's a little goofy. Okay, we're gonna do one last guy because we're kind of out of time. This one is purely for the laughs. And he's on MLB.com's top 25 free agents. Hunter Renfroe. He was bad last year.
Yeah.
He's going. I don't know.
To Korea.
Yeah, who cares about this guy?
He's probably going to play in the majors.
I don't know, dude.
Mets.
Yeah, Mets.
Honestly.
Maybe.
He's gonna go over
Mets
there
are gonna.
hot.
That wouldn't be
It
that shocking.
really feels. It feels so weird. The Mets were this like favorite entering this season. Now they're gonna be terrible for the next couple years.
Because I don't know, everyone just sucked.
That's all it took, 1 year.
Yeah. It had so much potential.
Yeah.
Everyone had a bad year at the exact same time.
It would have been fun to have a good
The
Mets team
anti-Giants.
this year. Shohei Ohtani has a dog.
Yeah.
Aw.
Is his name MVP?
I don't know.
Is
what
his name
is.
Vince Scully?
Aw. What a little guy.
His name, I want to
Okay.
be a Dodger.
Sandy Koufax.
Let's talk awards, because I'm tired of talking about the free agents. And there's not that
they're
many more
honestly
good
mid.
ones. Your unanimous.
Unanimous?
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 Man, I'm just going to leave the rest of
You
the
ever been a
episode to you
unanimous?
guys. I'll catch you later.
Unanimous.
Unanimous American League MVP is Shohei Ohtani. He's the only player to ever have done that twice. And he's going to be the only player to have done it 3 times, but that's for a later date.
Yep, next year on the Dodgers.
That's crazy.
Hold up. Wait, let me. Yeah, there we go.
Cool.
Brett did nothing.
Andrew, do you have any shit to talk about
Oh,
Shohei
no.
Ohtani? Do you think Aaron Judge should have been the MVP this year, or Marcus Semien or something?
Okay, but did I argue that at one point?
You're always hating on Ohtani. You're always saying some shit like, this guy's like the
bro
5th
said he's
best player in
trash.
baseball.
Well-
This guy's like the 5th best player in baseball.
All right. I will say this: he kind of struggled at the end, but he was also injured. So I don't know. Who else? Who was the second behind him?
Corey Seager.
Seager.
Yeah.
Okay. If it was a postseason award and a regular season combined, I think you would have a case for Seager a little bit more. I don't know. I guess good for him.
What the fuck?
I won't hate him as much.
Julio Rodriguez got hella votes.
I thought you were yelling at me, dude.
No.
What the
I was
fuck are you
just
saying?
reading the votes thing. Julio Rodriguez came in 4th place in American League MVP voting this year, and he was like,
He sucked.
Wait,
fine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I just reacted.
What the hell
That
did he
was
get
like
that
below
shit?
mid.
He was
He had
good. He,
such
an
wasn't
average
as good
season.
as he was last.
What was his
year.
OPS plus?
I don't know. I'm gonna pull up all the baseball.
Not that
references
good.
right now.
Let
He
me
was
find
like-
out. 'Cause if it's below
decent.
100.
Shohei Ohtani had a ridiculous amount
Oh,
of
wait.
WAR.
It was
this
128. He did a lot better than I thought.
season. Shohei Ohtani had
Yeah.
a 10 WAR season.
What was
Yeah, I
his
mean-
ERA?
He should not have been fourth.
His ERA this season was, I gotta find the pitching table, not the batting table. Here we go. 2023. His final
Not a
ERA,
flex.
his final season ERA was 3.14.
Trash.
High.
That's really good.
Trash.
I said that was really good.
That's crazy.
Angels fans can't take a joke. Yet they are owned by a joke.
What? Oh, Artie's a joke? Okay. I thought you were going to say we were a joke, and then you didn't say that, and I was confused.
You guys are a joke as well.
Thanks. I needed that. We've just lost
Mhm.
hope. Do you remember that time you went to an Angels game and you were like rooting and you're like, come on, guys, you're fans
We
of...
tried.
Remember? Come on, guys, you're fans of this team. Why aren't you cheering? And then it was like, fuck, that was the most
We're
heartbreaking
like, oh,
loss
that's
I've
why.
ever seen. It's like,
Angels
we do this
ass.
162, bro. We find ways to lose.
Look at the difference in this camera quality, guys.
What?
As opposed
What?
to nothing happened.
I'm
bro.
just saying, like, Shohei's camera quality is amazing.
Oh,
I sent it in the chat.
wait,
Oh, I didn't see that.
in the
Acuna's
Skype
literally
chat?
recording on potato, and then Shohei's looking amazing.
Bro, I cannot open the Skype
Oh, I
chat.
just got it. It just got sent to
Oh,
me.
in the
Yeah.
the text chat.
Acuna's on a microwave.
Isn't the
It looks so bad.
fucking where's Acuna from? Probably went home.
Dominican
Where there's
Republic.
Third
shit
world country
internet.
by the looks of it.
There goes my microphone. This is not a good podcast episode for me, guys. Unimus
shoulder
MVP.
surgery.
Yeah, that was before the episode, so I
Shoulder surgery.
Shoulder surgery.
Unimus, but like that.
God damn it.
Ohtani's pretty good.
Unimus.
Fuck you. Yeah.
Acuna's from Venezuela, which is what I thought. So he's probably not in Venezuela.
I don't know where he's from.
No, he's from like the DR, I think.
I looked it up. He is from Venezuela.
Wow, that shocked me.
Okay. Anyway, that guy's your National League MVP. He created a few clubs this season.
Yeah.
He did 8 things that no one has ever done before. And all of them had stolen bases in there because he stole a lot of bases this year.
70.
He stole 73 bags.
What's the
at
record?
end of the year.
It's like 90, right?
I don't know.
Ricky Henderson.
Yeah, it's Ricky Henderson. Ricky Henderson is just never going to get caught, so it doesn't matter.
Too fast.
Let's see. So I believe Acuna was the first player ever to hit 41 home runs, 70 stolen bases, 41 home runs, 60 stolen bases, 41 home runs, 50 stolen bases, and probably the first player ever to hit 30 home runs and have 60 and 70 stolen bases. So, yeah, he did all of that, which is all kind of the same achievement, but, he created a bunch of new clubs for himself, which is fun. His on base, he led baseball in on base with 416.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, over a whole season. He played 159 games.
On base.
I can't imagine being a Braves fan and, in nearly half of all at-bats, this guy gets on base.
Yeah. That's insane.
Wild. Yeah, so those are your MVPs. We don't need to talk a whole lot about it because that the least surprising thing in history, maybe. We all knew that one was coming. American League Cy Young, Shane McClanahan looked damn good until he got obliterated by his Tommy John or his shoulder or whatever happened to him. I think it was Tommy John. Yeah. Shane McClanahan, what was his injury?
It was Tommy John.
I think he needed Tommy.
Cool. That's not cool. That's what I thought, though.
Turning into Neal.
Yeah, and so I hope Max Scherzer has a career-ending injury after he goes to the Mets. That's crazy. I can't believe someone would say something like that.
Andrew said he wanted a whole team getting sucked up by a black hole, bro.
Yeah, but
mass genocide.
That's
That's a certified skull emoji moment. Garrett Cole.
I didn't wish Max Scherzer died.
Garrett Cole won unanimously. Guys, I said it.
Definitely deserved it.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Unanimous.
There really wasn't anyone else. National League Cy Young was an interesting debate. It kind of depends on what you value, because Blake Snell had a lot of walks.
Yeah.
Mr. Nolan Ryan looking at it.
He struck out a lot, though.
He did, but he also didn't strike out as many people as Spencer Strider.
He had a high ERA, though, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It was a different combination.
Yeah.
Whoever you like.
It's, I mean...
And he was
Blake
hot.
Snell had the lowest ERA of starters in baseball, and he also had the most walks out of anybody in all of baseball. But he also had the highest ERA plus and the lowest hits per 9. So, just an interesting combination. His whip, by the way, was 1.189. So, on average, he let someone on every inning, and it just didn't care. He just continued to make outs, which is fun. This is his second Cy Young season. Very, very cool. Good for him. Spencer Strider had a lot of strikeouts, but not a lot else going for him. Right? Yeah, he had a bad ERA. Bad ERA.
I remember. I had him.
Bad, but Yeah, because strikeouts were overpowered in our fantasy league last year.
So dumb.
Like,
Yep.
actually
He
broken.
was like the best pitcher.
Yeah, I can pick up...
We gotta nerf that.
We do gotta nerf that. I could pick up a guy like Reed Detmers, and he would give up like 4 runs, but I would still get 100 points because he got like 9 strikeouts, and I'm like, oh, that's...
We need to value innings more.
Yeah. And Manager of the Year is kind of an irrelevant award. There's not really any metrics that evaluate it. It doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't really do anything.
Just cool.
Yeah.
But your American League Manager of the Year was Brandon Hyde of the Baltimore Orioles, and National was Skip Shoemaker of the Fish. That's my guy.
Lame.
I want to say this, though. I think Dave Roberts was like 4th. The majority of the Dodgers lineup was like rookies and like washed veterans. The fact that we got 100 wins with that is kind of insane.
Is indicative of the front office and not your manager.
He's still the manager, though. I think like he deserves a lot of credit.
He did a very good job and was snubbed.
Really
should have been top 2 or 3.
Yep.
Yeah, he did do a
I
good
think he
job.
should have won it, but at least putting him 4th was disrespectful. Although I don't care as Manager of the Year.
There's no concrete arguments for Manager of the Year, though. You can't say, well, my manager had 20 more WAR than your manager. It's just kind of a... I feel like my manager did a better job than yours. Yeah, but like there's a lot of subjectivity.
I feel like he made more smart decisions.
Might as well give it to Bob Melvin.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Give it to fucking Joe Madden, bro.
Give it to Craig Counsell. Give it to Joe Madden living on his couch.
Phil Nevin doesn't have a job anymore.
Sounds like a future Yankee to me.
The last 2 Angels managers have not got another job after they left the Angels. Like that was it. They got blamed for so many problems that they just lost it forever.
Died.
Can't wait to see that happen to Ron Washington.
If you
guys are ruining his career.
Yeah, no, he's like. I feel like he's one of those guys that you can't.
I need to go into Angel Stadium and cleanse them of this curse, bro. I'm their only hope.
Are you guys built on like Indian burial grounds or something?
No, our name is the Los Angeles Angels, bro.
The Angels are demonic.
Our number of losing seasons in a row corresponds exactly to how many years we've had the words Los Angeles in our name. Like
the Bills Stadium is built on Indian burial grounds and they suck. Like I feel like that has to be a factor with the Angels.
No, it's just it's the Los Angeles curse, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Isn't there like bad juju about the founding of Anaheim? Maybe it's because of the city.
What? How is that
maybe
bad?
Or like because Disney used to own them, and like Walt Disney was like a Nazi sympathizer or something. I don't know.
The Donald Duck shit.
I would get down on my knees and beg for Disney to buy the Angels again. Like,
do you?
Yeah, the Angels Stadium is going to be a ride after that.
No,
it will be.
They brought us to a World Series. Disney bought the Angels, had the Angels for 3 years, won the World Series, and said, "Fuck it, we're out."
Bankrupt. They were like in the red a ton.
Yeah, but that was
said,
also because of
this isn't working.
Financial crisis situation going on at the time, like the .com bubble.
Yeah, the bite of '87.
This is the .com bubble. Yeah. Oh well. We hired Torrey Hunter. I think. Let's see. I want to get this right. I want to use an exact quote. Because it would be embarrassing if I messed it up. I can't find it.
I'm so excited to lose in the playoffs with Ohtani. Not gonna lie, like this is gonna be so fun.
I know, dude.
You're
I can't wait.
Depressed, bro. Like
our lineup is gonna be.
The more players we add, the further away in the playoffs we go. We're gonna not even make the playoffs this time. That's the worst than not winning a game.
No, you'll be a wild card team and get swept in the wild card series. That's
you're right. Forgot there was a level lower. Yeah, and then now you're after that.
Oh, good news. Eric K's conviction was affirmed by a federal appeals court on Wednesday. So he's going to jail. He's going to 22 years of federal prison.
Maybe Skaggs was your curse.
Oh my God.
Well, we've been bad since actually. Skaggs died in when 2015? Oh, 2019. Who am I thinking?
No,
Nick
earlier.
Adenhart. It
Was he
19.
fun to watch? I never actually watched him.
Oh.
Skaggs.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was good. I went to the last game before he died.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's crazy. I never really watched him.
I've told that story a ton.
Okay. Troy Percival. You familiar?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of his
legendary
name.
Angels closer. He was the closer for our World Series team.
I have heard his name.
He was really good for us. Troy Percival went to Angels Instructs this September. He did not like how technology was used in assessing pitchers. So he's coming in and saying, what the fuck is going on? You guys aren't using any technology to assess your pitchers. What's the deal? And Artie went, shit, my bad.
He said, the good old eye test ain't that bad, bro.
Yeah.
He's so concerned.
It's a minor league instructional camp. Well, here's what actually happened. Here's the exact quote from Troy Percival. I'm going to read it out exactly as he said it. I'm not one that's big on using the iPads. I understand it. I had to understand it through college coaching. I just feel like we need to have coaches with eyes that can see things and put their hands on people and fix them. It's really difficult to look at an iPad and think it can make the adjustments that it needs to make.
That's pretty fair, honestly.
Yeah.
I think like sometimes, the eye test is better for sure. Like I would definitely agree
when
with
Mike
that.
Trout and Shohei Ohtani are calling out our pitchers for tipping in the middle of games from the field. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
A little weird. Anyway,
Yeah.
I think that will conclude our episode. Unless you guys got some Dodgers news you would like to share. Besides
JD Martinez
Shohei
is
Ohtani
gone.
going to the Dodgers.
Also that.
There's literally nothing
We're
to share.
signing
We're going to get
everyone.
We're going to win, and then
When
we're
do
going to
you
lose.
think
Happens
when
every
do you
year.
think the announcement is gonna happen?
Prior to the winter meetings.
In a month.
Month time. Okay.
Winter meetings are
PTA 6 will come out,
December
and Shohei
4th.
will come out.
Winter meetings start December 4th. I think Shohei Ohtani will be announced before the winter meetings.
Sweet.
Which is less than a month.
I'm gonna say in 2 weeks.
Man, this guy's never going to play in Angel Stadium again. That's depressing. Actually, he totally is because we play every team now. I forgot. I still am not a big fan of that part of the schedule, but my old man griping is not.
Boomer.
Yeah, I don't need to mention that.
Yeah, boomer.
Okay. Goodbye, audience. We'll see you next time.